Welcome, Coach, to our YouTube show.
Great to be here.
We started the EuroLeague with Bologna win. What do you think about the current position in EuroLeague?
Well, EuroLeague season and general season is a marathon, you know. In order to reach our goal and place our position high at the end of the marathon, as high as we want to be, and we are FS, we always want to be high. You need to go step by step, and we are telling our players and we are preparing ourselves like that. Next game, next practice are the only things that we can control. It's the only thing that we can have direct impact on, and it's the only thing that we are actually focused on, because you cannot skip phases, you cannot skip days, you cannot skip games or practices. Therefore, that starting with a road win in Bologna was extremely important for us, because first of all, it's a EuroLeague win on the road to start the season. It's a great confidence booster, and it's something that gave our players a way and a road that we need to follow. And that's why it's very, very complimentary for us. And of course, throughout this past month, we were able to win 3 road games, which is a very important thing. Every win is an important win, there is no difference. But those 3 important road wins, again, boosted our confidence. Unfortunately, that the road win that we lost against Maccabi was a second shot that didn't go in, but okay, it happens in basketball sometimes. Therefore, I think that our current position is a position that we want to be at this position. At this point of the season, we are right there in a race that we want to be at. Of course, like I said at the beginning, us as FS, we always have high targets. We want to come and win every game. This is something that our players know, our fans know, we expect from ourselves. Sometimes, of course, especially in this tough competition, there's a loss. Loss happens. The important thing is to shake off the loss, to move and learn from those mistakes, not to repeat them or not to repeat them too often, and to continue in the right way. So I'm very I'm pleased with our current position. With again emphasis, it has to be better.
We have played 7 games in October, and Olympiacos game was one of the most important games throughout this part of the season, and it was a roller coaster game with lots of stories. What was the thing that come out with win?
Well, you know, first of all, I don't see it as the most important game. I see it as one of the EuroLeague games that we won. Because at the end of the day, we got the same amount of points for that win and for any other win that we had in the past month and that we're going to have in the future. But, like you said, playing against a big opponent at home with a tremendous energy and crowd spark, we've opened the game a little bit nervous, a little bit not like ourselves. Then we have made some rotations, adjustments, talked about it during the timeout. Erkan comes into the game, makes 2 great moves, sparks the crowd, gets himself going, and then of course the rest of the guys of course followed there. Then Shane had a brilliant showing, but it was a team victory, you know. It wasn't really, I'm just saying, let's say certain sparks that happened in the game, but it was a true team effort. Everybody's diving on the floor, everybody's cheering, crowd is in it. Wonderful night to be a part of. And that's why I'm super proud of our guys to show that character, because basketball games are played for 40 minutes. I always talk to them in a locker room. I say, okay, we want to win at the 40th minute. We don't have to be up by 15, 20 minutes to go. It doesn't matter. We want to win at the end. How many points? Doesn't matter. We want to win. We want to win. And that's why, to add to your question, yes, a super important victory, super important addition on our confidence boost following some of the road victories, and overall a very a great night, like I said, with our fans, to share with our fans in our new home, old new home, let's say it like this, or new old home. It was just a tremendous night, and I'm hoping for many, many more nights like that.
As you said, we have a new home. What are the feedbacks from players to you?
Well, you know, I'm of course a little bit emotional when it comes to these things due to the fact that in old Abdipekçi, when I first came to Efes long time ago, we played in old Abdipekçi. Now we left from old Abdipekçi, went to our new home in Siyaner'den, which was great to us. And then we came back to the completely remodeled and renewed home, and all of us are still kind of learning our ways. You know, it's so new, it's so brand new, and we enjoy every second of it. I think it's going to be a wonderful home for us. It's going to be a wonderful place for our fans to come and cheer and to spend time together with the families to watch our team play. And we're going to do, of course, everything in our power to make them happy, make them comfortable, make them proud, and to enjoy. Because our fans, when they get into it, they create a magical atmosphere. I try to explain that to people in Europe and on the outside. They're not aware of that, but our fans, that when they're there and when they're really creating that magical atmosphere, we on the floor feel it every second. We feel it double. That's why we need them, and that's why we want them to continue to present that great help to us in our new home. And it's a wonderful place to be, and I know the guys are very happy to be here. They enjoy it. So every day we try to make it more and more cozy and more homier for us, because we just recently got here a couple of months ago. So yeah, it's a great place to be.
Shane got injured in Milano game. Are you happy about the player reactions after captain's injury?
Of course. I mean, first of all, it came as a shock to all of us, because unfortunately Shane had an injury in the preparation period. And then when we saw what happened, everybody was a little bit shocked, because it looked very dangerous on the floor. And of course, Shane, being the leader and being the captain, he's always behind us. And, you know, and we said to the guys in the timeout, okay, one of our guys went down. You know, it's not like it's not maybe a proper way or the best way to describe it, but you know, we all have to fight for him now, not just for the team, but also for him. Make him at least a little bit less of a pain when we show him that, hey, we fight for you. This is also for you. And Shane feels that, and he is of course a tremendous leader and a super important part of our group. And our guys feel that, and he feels that they felt it, and they're showing the team spirit, team, you know, desire. And this is what I want from our guys to always show, that there is more. The most important thing is the name of our jersey. That's the key thing, and they are feeling it. The guys are feeling it, and that's why they are always fighting an extra mile. They're going an extra mile to fight for somebody who is not with them there to fight. In this case, it's Shane Larkin. So we have to double the workload to make up for his absence. And the guys are doing it, and I thank them from the bottom of my heart. They're doing a really wonderful job on a daily basis. This is not just momentary. This is a daily base work, and they're doing a great job.
Coach, you are using all the guys in the game roster during the game. Sometimes small ball. You prefer small balls. Sometimes with 3 centers or 3 power forwards. Are you happy about the versatility about this season's roster?
Yes, we have worked very hard in the off season together with our, of course, front office and GM and Mr. President, who gave us a tremendous support in building the roster that's going to add on the things that we felt were missing. We wanted to have size. We wanted to have a rebounding presence. We wanted to be, you know, physical power to battle with. This is something that we had a desire. So right now, tactically, with our size, we can, like you said, play with bigger lineup. We can go small ball. We can be very versatile, and this is something that makes me very happy. And the guys are accepting this and implementing this. And this early in the season, we have shown that we can throw different looks on the floor and be successful at those. So we're trying to add on that.
Coach, we have newcomers. What do you think about their adaptation process?
Yeah, I think the guys are doing. First of all, they accepted extremely quick where they came to, the magnitude of our club, the goals of our club, the tradition of our club, the of course aspirations of our club, where we want to go, where we want to be, where we want to finish. So that's the first step they accepted right away, and that's extremely good. All four of them have brought to our team levels of great experiences from the places that they came from Vinny to Rollins to Jordan to Stanley. And of course, Vinny and Rollins are long known European names. They've been in Europe for a long time. And therefore, we knew that we brought experience quality from the European EuroLeague floors, EuroLeague teams. But of course, bringing Jordan and Stanley, who were the newcomers to Europe and to EuroLeague at the same time, this step is the biggest adjustment for a player to make. Because you're coming from a complete, I'm not going to say complete, it's basketball at the end of the day, but from the style of competition, from the importance of every game, from the style of play, is there a defensive 3-second rule? If there's no defensive 3-second rule, everything is more compact, everything is more congested. And I think both Jordan and Stanley are doing a very nice job of adapting and adjusting not only to their roles, but to the style of play in Europe. And like I said, stepping into EuroLeague shoes right away, it's not an easy adjustment to the players. And I'm super happy how these guys are learning, asking, watching, analyzing, and in order to reach the position that they want to be at.
You also have to talk about Elijah's performance.
Of course.
Think about him. He stepped up.
Yeah.
A huge role.
You know, we have this internal sayings about OGs. You know, the guys that are you know, veterans of our team and the guys that have been with the program for a long time. And Elijah, of course, is one of those guys. And what I personally enjoy so much from Elijah, because he is like an extended hand of the coach on the floor at times. You know, we have this great communication that we've built throughout the years, and a lot of times, non-verbal communication. He will just tell me something, and we'll get on the same page very quickly, and he helps a lot because of his versatility on offense. He can cover a couple of positions, but also defensive role. He is done a tremendous step up in that way as well. He's becoming a force there. So as a complete player with the experience, of course, we are very fortunate that he is doing this, and we're very excited about the upcoming games with him in this role, because he doesn't just bring experience, he brings extra quality.
Also, I want to ask about EuroLeague's general process. Do you think it's more quality than last season?
EuroLeague is, in my humble opinion, one of the few sport leagues in the world, in Europe, of course, that is growing every year. It is growing organizational. You see EuroLeague come to this point right now. Super excited, super happy, and I hope that this growth in organizational way as well. The EuroLeague has to continue to grow organizationally. So through the, like I said, building of the new arenas, through the new technologies that are following, to the spectators that are, every game is almost sold out, to the you know, to the refereeing organizational part. Everything has to follow the growth. And of course the quality, I think the fans and everybody is showing, the numbers are showing how great the EuroLeague is.
Coach, I also want to ask Darius Thompson. He was MVP of the Berlin game. Mm-hmm. He's taken lots of positive comments from the basketball fans.
Well, you know, we knew that when Darius came to our team that we're bringing a player with quality. Sometimes the adjustment period, role of the new team, the role in the new team, new league and everything, it takes a little bit of adjustment. He has done a great job on summertime, during the summertime, to continue his improvement, his individual development, and he has taken a role of a defensive leader as well. And this is something, when you have this amount of athletic capacity like he has, physical presence as a guard, and when you're that type of a defensive presence that he can present, so for example him and Elijah playing together, it gives a great benefit to us to have that defensive full front. Then of course when you throw in our other guys, not to mention Shane now, who is still unfortunately injured, but when he comes back, you know, then you have versatility. Then you bring in Jordan, then you bring in Roddy Bobois and other guys that are there. Then important role of that point guard with his size, that he has embraced his role defensively and offensively, and right now I'm super happy that his numbers are showing that, his assist numbers are showing that, his creation numbers are showing that, and our team efficiency is becoming much, much better with him playing like this. So I'm super happy, super thankful that Darius has done this great step up, and for me and for us as the team and for our fans, if he and when he continues to develop like this, I think our team and our game is just going to continue to take steps up.
Coach, we are using different rotations in Turkish League, and we are unbeaten in Turkish League as of 4 games. What do you think about the general quality and situation in Turkish League?
Turkish League is, with the reason, one of the top leagues in Europe. So we can discuss our league and ACB as being the top competitive leagues in Europe, and this is becoming very, very difficult because we have, first of all, we have teams in our league that are playing European competitions. So you bring in, by doing this, you bring in a lot of quality players. So right now, for example, we play in a double week in EuroLeague, and we have a super demanding game tomorrow night here at home. Again, the Turkish League growth and the Turkish League quality has skyrocketed. It has really taken over Europe. I mean, you can see by the quality of the players that are coming here, coaches, everybody that's here. And for me personally, it presents a great challenge, because you have to have everybody ready literally for every game. There is not one single game that you can say, well, now we can relax. It doesn't exist. You have to be at your best to bring your individual and team potential to beat the team that's coming to you on the weekend. Every team that I've seen so far presents a very big danger, because if teams don't come with the full concentration and full preparation, it is a problem. And our guys are thankfully following this mentally and physically, and they're preparing themselves very importantly for these games, because these games are very, very challenging.
One of our former board members, Mr. Komninos, Tito Bey, passed away last week. How was your relationship with him?
Well, this is very sad, of course, very difficult, because you know, it's always difficult to talk about people that you've established a bond and a connection with. Of course, Mr. Tito was a person of tremendous experience, worldwide, basketball-wise, business-wise. The man's knowledge of a huge specter was just amazing. And then, you know, we've started to become more and more close, of course, during the time when Coach Ivkovic was with our team. And then, you know, he would come to the games, we would spend some time after the games and start talking. And going back from that time to this time now, when, you know, he would write me a message after every game, you know. He wouldn't write the same night, he would write the next day. In the middle of the day, there was a message. And it was always something positive that he would end up saying. It was like always a paragraph, And then it always ended up with something positive that he drew from something that he saw in that game. Amazing man. I'm still completely shaken up when I heard the news. I'm still shaken up by the fact that he's not with us here. I know that he's going to continue to watch over us, but it's just a sad situation, and I'm usually not good describing my feelings about this, but I'm very shaken up by that because of the way he influenced us regular people on a daily basis, and the magnitude of the man is usually, you can read the magnitude of somebody who is great through that, and he will be obviously tremendously missed. Sincere condolences, of course, and to his whole family and to the whole, of course, FS family, and he will be very much so missed in our hearts. And like I said, I know he's going to be watching over us, but a sad moment.
Coach, we have a tight schedule in November, and we have big games in our home. What's your message to our fans?
I said earlier that the energy that our fans bring, and the passion, and the desire, and the willingness to support us is something that we feel on the floor tremendously on a minute basis. Therefore, I would kindly urge them to continue to do so. Every month is a jam-packed month with the great games. Every month brings new challenges. Every game brings new challenges. So my message and our message to them is keep being behind us, keep supporting us, come to our new home, bizim yerim burası, and let's continue to create great things together.
Thank you for being with us.
Appreciate it, always a pleasure, and I look forward to the next time. Sevgili Anadolu Efesler, size her zaman ihtiyacımız var. BGM'de görüşürüz. Kanalımıza abone olmayı unutmayın.